Hello, good morning. Welcome to the meditation live stream. This is Scott, and here on my channel we're doing meditation practice with the different dimensions of our being, along with coffee or your favorite beverage. Yes, so I try to broadcast every day. It's something that I enjoy doing, and I do it for me, but I also do it for a small community. And this work is useful because even though it's just a small kind of corner of the internet, this work is useful because we need to really understand, I think, that human beings are multidimensional, that we have more than just our mind or more than just our body and so on. We're really a multidimensional kind of creature and with immense creative potential, both unmanifested and manifested creativity that exists in all of us. The desire for a better life or a better world is something that I think even people who are misaligned would like, but the way we go about it creates more struggle than there needs to be. And if more of us, I think, come from a regulated nervous system, connected, sort of integrated wholeness, it really ripples out into the community and makes a difference and is useful for choices, as I'm fond of saying. So I've been thinking a lot about Star Wars and the character of Darth Vader, and the usefulness of the Star Wars story is that there's, the light and the dark, the dark side, the light side and the dark side. It's very easy sort of symbolism of good and evil, and I think human beings are way more complicated than just black and white thinking. But the character of Darth Vader is interesting because he accepts the darkness and does terrible things, but in the end redeems himself with a form of sacrifice where, sort of like in this unexpected way, he comes to the light at the end, which doesn't always happen with evil characters in stories and movies. They don't always redeem or accept the light at the end. And I often wonder, what is the dynamic? Well, how much did Luke Skywalker play a role in saving his father from the dark side? Was it a choice Darth Vader himself made? Was it a combination of the both? And it's something that I've been thinking about, because we're all, I suppose, capable of kind of turning to the wrong side, or turning dark. And maybe we in our own lives have done things we are not happy with or proud of. And what to do about those things, what to do about, because I think it's this danger of really separating the world into two sides that causes division. Because we're multidimensional. We're not just two sides. That'd be a really great world. You just flip a coin, and today's a heads day, or tomorrow's a tails day. Life is a little bit more rich than that, more profound. And I've often talked about the real light, which I don't think most people really connect with in the same way that I'm speaking about it. It's like the real light is transparent. It reveals things for that which they are. It's not like synonymous with Luke Skywalker or Yoda, it's bigger than that. The real light is the light that reveals the truth, goodness, and beauty inherent in us all. And we're all capable of that light, and we all have that light, and we can develop it. And that's the whole meaning of my channel. That's why I do this. So, that being said, I've been enjoying reading from the Tao as meditation pointing out instructions, sort of like priming you for a meditative state. And today I will read 2 of them, and then we'll practice. Maybe I'll read one of them. This is a little bit longer one. This is number 38, Declining Virtue. The highest does not claim highest, and so it truly has highest. The lower does not forget itself, and yet it has no lower. The highest acts through Wu Wei, yet leaves nothing undone. The lowest acts through contrivance, and so it falters. Compassion acts, but without scheming. Justice acts, but with intent. Ritual acts, but finds no response. Then it bares its arms and enforces. Thus, Tao is lost. Ritual is but a husk of loyalty and trust, the beginning of disorder. Foreknowledge is but the bloom of Tao, the beginning of folly. Therefore, the sage holds to the root and not the blossom. He keeps to the substance, not the show. He lets go of one and chooses the other. Great, so we'll begin now with the eyes closed. And some deep breaths, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Allowing both your belly and your chest to expand and contract. Allowing your breath to reach all the way down into your pelvic floor, your legs and feet. Very good, and we'll do 3 more. allowing your breath now to return to your usual way of breathing. Beginning to tune into your body, feeling your body. You can feel the temperature, the tingling, and the pulsing, sense of aliveness, a sense of moving of the energy in your body, all the biological functions of your body. As you begin to slow down and soften. And you can feel the earth underneath you, underneath your body's contact with the earth. Feeling the connection of your body with that which you're seated on as part of the planet. Our bodies are both on the planet, but also part of the planet. We are made quite literally from the earth. And we can begin the process now of feeling and softening on the in-breath, feeling your body. Out-breath, softening, melting down through your body like warm honey into the earth. And as the honey is traveling down through your body, it contacts everything, coats everything, both inside and outside your body. And as it moves down through your body, melting, it cleanses, heals, purifies, and makes whole as it goes. And then that energy, some of that energy that it takes with it, the impurities, the toxicity, it brings down deep into the earth, where the earth reclaims that energy, recycles it, and transmutes it. So just feeling and softening on the in-breath, feeling your body. And then on the out-breath, softening, melting down in deep into the earth. And you can, if you like, add in a pause at the end of your out breath. So on the in breath, feeling your body. And then on the out breath, softening, melting down through your body. And then adding a pause at the end of the out breath. Letting go, dissolving. When in doubt, we can always come back to our body for grounding and feeling the earth underneath us. And then bringing your attention up into your heart. You can feel your heart space. In breath, feeling into your heart. Out breath, softening and expanding your heart. You can, if you like, envision or imagine your heart as a sun or a flower or a sunflower, whatever you like. In each breath, it can get a little brighter or bloom a little bit more. And coming in contact with your emotions, you can notice what's present for you emotionally right now. And allowing yourself to feel your feelings a little bit in the shared space. Human beings are meant to feel together rather than separate or isolated. And you could be experiencing any of the 5 main cardinal emotions like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. And just noticing what you're feeling right now and allowing yourself to feel a little bit without making it right or wrong or good or bad. You could also be feeling numb, which is also a valid emotional experience. add in, if you like, a pause. So on the in-breath, feeling your heart. And then on the out-breath, softening, expanding your heart. And then at the end of the out-breath, pause and letting go in kind of the silence and the stillness of your heart field. Great. And bringing your attention up now into your head. Feeling your head on the in-breath. And then softening in and around your skull on the out-breath. You can, if you like, breathe into your third eye space between your eyebrows or your crown at the top of your head, whatever feels correct for you. And just feeling and softening in and around your head. And coming in contact with your thoughts, you can notice how busy or active your mind is. Sometimes There are a lot of thoughts in meditation. Sometimes there's a kind of medium amount. Sometimes there's a very low amount of thoughts. This doesn't really reflect on you as a meditator. It reflects on the kind of content of your thoughts. So just allowing your thoughts to come and go. And the important point is to remain uninvolved with your thought. So if you notice that you kind of get pulled into a thought, you can always come back to feeling your head or your body for grounding, the earth underneath you. And when you notice you get pulled or brought into the active form of thinking, and you can add in a pause if you like at the end of your out breath, like we've been doing. So on the in breath, feeling your head, and then on the out breath, softening in and around your skull. And then you can pause at the end of the out breath and just really deeply listen to the space around you. It's almost as though your head is disappearing in the pause, and the whole sky is resting on top of your shoulders. spend a little time with our eyes open, gently opening your eyes. And for this part of the meditation, it can be very useful to look at something that is not like a screen, but more made by Mother Nature. If you have your own window, you can look out at something like a tree or a mountainside. Because of the resonant nature of human awareness and biological earth, Mother Nature, we kind of resonate with each other at a very deep level. And we'll practice feeling outside and inside. So on the in-breath, feeling around you, the space around you. And then on the out-breath, feeling inside you. And just practice noticing the difference between feeling outside and then inside. And you can, if you like, add in the qualities of love, compassion, and gratitude to your practice. Love, compassion, and gratitude are pretty awesome, and they're often underutilized in life. The qualities of love really make life one of the things that makes life worth engaging in. Qualities of compassion mean that we have empathy for ourselves and each other. And gratitude is that special, almost kind of graceful experience that life is a gift that we receive, and have a strong feeling of affinity about that reception of that life, the life that we have as a gift. And that we love and are capable of being loved. So, on the in-breath, feeling love, compassion, gratitude around you. And then on the out breath, love, compassion, and gratitude towards yourself. Great. And from here we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. I'll be quiet and allow you to do yours. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up blessings and healing and ripple out into the community. Amen.